Satanás el mismo, vayan al cuarto, por favor. I didn't grow up calling my dad Dad. I grew up calling him by his name. At 6 months old, that's when my dad comes in the picture. Not having that connection of father and daughter did kind of drift us apart. Home life wasn't the best. There was violence, there was loneliness, verbal aggression. That's just the way life was. Like, I thought that was the normal. In church, I was like your poster child. I was serving. But at home, there's this dysfunction going on. Going to church became a performance, but there was nothing that was giving me hope because the God that was preached was one of condemnation. It wasn't one of love. It wasn't one that understood me. So I'm like, okay, God, if I get baptized, you can change my situation at home. I get baptized. And when I get home, he's yelling. He's mad. There's bad language. There's violence. I had the hope that God will do this miracle in my life immediately. And it doesn't go that way. I fall into a deep depression that lasted 17 years. I didn't see a future. I had no hope for a future. I would talk to my mother multiple times and I'd say, I'm going to die young. This is what I want. My way of coping and numbing everything would be taking pills. Anything that was hurting me was numbed. I enjoyed that feeling until I landed in ICU. That was like the biggest scare. I realized I do want to live. Maybe not this way, but I want to live. Eventually, I get married, I'm still performing. And my husband doesn't realize what I'm going through either. And that's when I realize I am faithless. I don't believe in God. I don't have any hope. And I get to a point where I'm like, God, if you're out there, if you're real, let's see if you can turn this around. I've heard that you can turn bad things into good. Let's see if that's true. Do whatever you want to do in my life. I can't continue like this. I surrender my life to you. And so eventually my husband's like, well, let's go to 12 Stone. I show up. He's talking about God as our Father. I'm bawling in my chair. And I finally realize that's what's been wrong. I was having daddy issues, right? It was hard for me to say the word dad. Growing up, it was hard for me to call God my Father. Every time I sit in service, I start feeling something soul level. My heart just gets really tense. And it's like I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. I knew what it was. It was the Holy Spirit. Everything else starts falling away. I knew that he chose me. He sent his son to die for me, even knowing who I'd become and what mistakes I'd make. I finally saw God as my Father. I no longer feel like I have to perform for anybody to have any type of approval. My identity starts healing. I had joy. I had hope.